My name is Dennis.
Oh wait, sorry. What's wrong with this? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's on. There we go. Okay, good.
My name is Dennis.
Yeah.
I am homeless. I've lived in Manchester for 3 years on the streets.
And you're 49?
I'm 49 years old and I've been homeless for 3 years. My medical has gone down the tubes.
You mean your health?
Yes. I'm in the hospital 2-3 times a week because of stuff that happens to me from being out in the cold.
Oh my God.
I have to sleep out in this and I don't have nothing to use. I could sleep right here if I had a blanket.
Yeah, but then you don't even have a blanket.
No, I have nothing.
Oh
What
my
you
God.
see is what I got.
Oh my God, Dennis.
And right now I'm freezing my ass off.
I'm sure you are. Oh my God.
And you know what?
Well,
There's
hopefully-
a lot of us out here that
I
are
know.
the same way.
I know.
And you know what? You got all these people going for president and whatnot, and
I know.
not one of them is helping the homeless.
I know. Oh look, hopefully when we're
one.
done talking, I'll go and I'll get you a sleeping bag. Maybe you can go in because I need to get one for myself. I slept in my car last night. And
Hell, I'd even do with that.
I know. But I know you had it worse. But even in a car, it was
but in a
freezing,
car-
but it's nothing like what you put up with.
But in a cab with a sleeping bag or a couple blankets,
right, you're fine.
you're comfortable.
You're fine. This out here,
This,
even
I
with a
am
sleep,
screwed.
even with a sleeping bag, it's not going to be easy.
Nope, I just gotta.
So you said that. So wait, but you said that there's people. First of all, why? Tell me what you don't like. Like, do they not let you in the shelter?
No.
Why not?
Well, for one, I'm what they call a troublemaker
Why do they say that?
because I won't.
You seem
put
like this.
up
Wait,
with-
you seem like the sweetest guy in the world.
I won't put up with somebody bad mouthing me.
Right.
Or
Hey, wait.
disrespecting
Do you mind if
me.
we get a little more light on you? If you look at me this way.
I don't take the disrespect or ignorance out of people treating me like that.
Uh huh.
All right, and being homeless, I get treated like a dirtbag. There's no places I can go to eat.
Okay.
There's no places
Because
where
you have
I
no
can-
money.
It's not that.
You mean even if you walk into a restaurant with the money, they throw you out?
Yep, because I'm homeless.
But they shouldn't be able to tell that. You look like a nice man, well dressed.
The thing is,
Are you okay? I saw
I'm
you got booted. Are you alright?
I'm
Thank
freezing.
you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Alright, yeah. We left. I didn't.
I didn't come here planning on doing that, but as I showed up, within 5 minutes of the original speech, I'm interviewing here, right here. Okay, within 5 minutes, no, within 5 minutes of, let me tell you what happened. Within 5 minutes, within 2 minutes of watching him on TV, I had to leave. And I'm like, wait a second, I can actually give them a chance at something better. Tell them about Fred for Prez and how we can end, tyranny and all that shit.
We gotta end.
He is so fucking evil, that asshole.
We gotta end the homeless. We have to end it. All right.
Yeah.
There's not people just my age. There's younger.
Yeah.
There's kids that are homeless right now
Yeah.
because their parents or the law took it into their hands to remove them from the home.
Right.
Why? Because they want to be ignorant.
Yep.
They don't look at the fact of how old this person is,
Yep.
or their race, or their sex.
Right.
They don't care. They don't care if you got a high school education or 4 years in college. They don't give a shit.
You mean the parents and the government and everyone?
The government.
Yeah.
The government is bottom line, you're a dirtbag.
Yeah.
You have nothing.
Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because the government won't give it to you.
That's part of my platform, is that everybody should have a roof over their head, and not just in a shelter, but a little room where you have your own privacy and a little money for some food and some clothing and everything, I mean, there's people like Donald Trump, they're worth $10 billion, and he should have to pay like $800 million a year so that all of you guys have a little bit to eat.
Look at how much money he just spent on this election.
Yeah.
He spent hundreds and thousands of dollars
At least.
on trying to get himself a name.
At
He
least.
already had a name
Yep.
because he's a billionaire.
Yep.
He's got more
That
money
piece of
come
shit.
out of his ass
Yep.
than you can shake a stick at.
Yep.
And look at me.
Right.
And hundreds more like me right now out here freezing our asses
So, and
off.
you were telling me earlier that there's even all the homeless I see around here. This is nothing compared to the number down by the river.
Yep.
So and now I heard.
The river and the woods.
So I met some homeless people last night who told me that, and others confirmed it, that they do this in other regions in Massachusetts, where if the police
Massachusetts.
where if the police
I come from
wait a
Lynn,
second
Mass.
where if the police catch you in a tent, that they slash the tents.
Yep.
Have you've seen
They
that?
do that here.
They do that right here.
They do that right here.
That-
Matter of fact, last week they went down to the riverfront
Yeah.
and tore out everybody's tent,
You mean they didn't just slash them? You mean they shredded the tents?
tortured them,
Shredded
Tortured
shredded
took
them.
the stuff and everything.
You mean they threw away everything?
Fucked us.
Uh,
Bottom line.
When they did this last week?
Yep. Last weekend.
They knew that that there was a big storm about to come through. They knew it was getting cold.
But they had this going on.
What's
That's
this?
the presidency stuff. The election.
Oh. So because of all the president people rolling through, like Hillary and
Donald Trump.
Donald
all
and
them.
Bernie and everyone,
We got treated like shit. And it's not over.
they came and they just shredded your.
They shredded everybody's tent.
Oh my
Took
God.
out property.
You see, at least
everything.
you see,
Clothes,
you see, at
everything.
least that's so evil. That's so horrible. I mean, look,
And you know what? They
look,
don't have no dignity.
I know, but look, at least I believe that Bernie is better than the rest. But still, compared to me, I'll tell you the big difference. You want me to tell you the big difference?
I'm listening.
Okay, I'll tell you that there's a few big differences, but just let me tell you quick. About 30 years ago, when they were proposing this war on drugs, actually they'd already started it in 1970. They'd started it in 1970, and around 1970, when they started it, Bernie said that he was against making drug use and possession and all victimless crimes.
Because he's
Wait.
a dirtbag.
Wait. He said it in 1970, but then by 86, he had said. So in other words, he was standing up for the right thing in 1970.
But look at all the money that man has.
Oh, wait a second. Well, I don't know how much he has, but the point he's not doing this for the money. I think he's doing it. Well, he's certainly gotten rich on promoting this drug war. Since 86, he has been pushing. At least 86. I only found out.
What do you got out here for a drug war?
Wait a second. What I mean, what do you mean?
All right, you got the heroin, yes.
Right, but what I mean is they started locking people up everywhere, mass arrests, and he was
for just having a little marijuana.
and even honestly, I don't. My point in all of this is what our founding fathers' point was that if you're not hurting someone, it's none of the government's business.
That's right.
And
I got 3 years.
That's the bottom line. Wait 1 second. Let me go on for 1 second. That is the bottom line. Bernie, for the last 30 years, has been pushing this concept that the government has the right to lock you up if you are consuming something, possessing something, or selling something, even if that other person wants it.
Yep.
And they've locked up millions and millions. You know how many people have a criminal record for victimless crime? Wait, and it's mostly drugs. You know how many?
They legalized marijuana.
I know. Wait. Do you want me to tell you how many Americans have a criminal record for victimless crimes and consensual crimes like drug use, including drug dealing is a consensual crime? If you
I already know I'm a criminal.
Can I tell you how many? Want to guess? About 70 million. There's
Okay.
about 70 million people like in your exact state because you're out here because of this, and who have never hurt a soul or are giving somebody what they want, what they ask for. Now, on top of that, this whole thing with making drugs illegal makes them so much more expensive, makes the crime so much more prevalent, makes crime, all these shootings. You have like 20, 30, 40 people killed a day in this country, and it's mostly because of drug prohibition, which makes the drug so expensive, and then you have people addicted to it. So what do they want to do? They want to go and rob or kill so that they can get some drugs, or they can battle somebody in their neighborhood who's trying to sell it or something like that.
You just gave me about, I don't know, 20 pieces of paper with your thing on
my
it.
general platform, yeah.
Right, which I'm going to transfer that from me to the shelter.
Thank you so much. And I do want to tax the wealthiest people about a small percentage of what the net worth is. A small percentage. For Donald Trump, it would be a bigger percentage, about 8% if you're a billionaire. So with his 10 billion, he could kick down because of people like you are the only reason he has a dime. People like you and me
No.
are the only reason he has a dime, and the only reason God puts him on the earth is to help people. And he doesn't help a damn well person by himself. You know, he tried to steal an old lady's house and put up a parking lot so he could put his limos there, and he should have
believe it.
to kick down 800 million a year so that people like you can have a roof over your head.
Yep.
You know what? 800 million a year for him is nothing. That's 8% of a billion or more. He has 10 billion. That would be 800 million a year. He kicks down. We deserve it. You deserve
You know how
it.
many buildings are down here on the waterfront?
No, a lot.
Old warehouses.
Empty.
Yep. Not being
Empty.
used for a damn thing.
Empty.
Yep.
And they're letting you sleep out here.
Yep.
So tell me what you got 3 years for.
I got 3 years for having possession of marijuana. I
How
only
much?
had a dime bag,
You mean?
which is $10.
Yes, and that must have been about enough.
2 joints.
I was going to say about the size of a quarter, but okay,
No.
but this is when it was weaker weed, so you needed to smoke
No,
2 joints.
this was good stuff.
Okay.
This happened 2013.
That's a good deal. But anyway,
I got 3 years.
that's a good deal. 3 years.
I served 1, and I'm still got 2 years on probation.
Okay, so they let you out after 1 at least. That's good. But just now you have 2 on probation, where they got you by that you have no freedom, and you can't even get a job, right? Because you can't get a job
I
because
have
you
a criminal
You
record.
got a criminal record, and now a felony for a dime joint?
Yeah.
How did you get a felony? How did they give you a felony is 3 years. That's a
State
felony.
of Massachusetts.
State of Massachusetts
And
is
it's legal.
it's a felon. Wait, what do you mean it's legal? You mean
It's legal in Massachusetts. You can have up to an ounce of marijuana.
I didn't know that. Since when?
It's been going on since 2012.
So why did that? And this happened in 13. So why didn't they just say, "Oh, it's under an ounce, you're out of here"? It's under an
Because they
eighth, or
were
it's
being-
under an eighth, it's under a 16th of an ounce. It's under a 32nd of an ounce.
They were
It's enough to
being-
get you high for 20 minutes, 30
They
minutes,
were
40
being
minutes.
dicks.
Yeah, but that's also illegal.
Yeah.
So,
but
so wait.
I was legal.
But that's illegal for what they did. So how do you? Didn't you have a public defender?
I had everything.
So how did this happen?
Because the public defender, you don't get. A
Okay.
public
Sorry for this
defender-
is so close, but it
A
looks
public
better picture.
defender will fight for the court
Okay.
than you.
Okay.
He'd rather make you a deal
Okay.
where you get
well, they're not
2,
supposed
3
to.
years.
They're not supposed to do that.
They do.
They just say, okay, you're gonna get 2, 3 years, 2, 3 years.
This is the deal they're going to give you.
They say you have no choice. It's take it, or they're gonna throw more
The
at
book
you.
at you.
But what did the lawyer say when you said it's under an ounce? I'm supposed to be free.
I told my lawyer
Okay, what did
that
you?
I got caught with a dime bag. That should have only been a $40 ticket.
So what did your lawyer say?
Oh, well, they got you on this. They got you on that. They
What do you
got
mean, like past like vagrancy and shit?
Trespassing, open container,
Uh-huh.
disorderly, stupid.
And what was the disorderly? Because people were giving you shit for being a homeless person, so you talk back?
Yep.
And then you're the one that gets arrested?
Yep. A cop disrespects that. A cop will throw the book at you.
Uh-huh.
All right, like right now. All right, so you do get me the tent and everything.
I
I mean,
hope.
a sleeping bag.
If I gave you a tent, they'd slash it
What?
into...
No, so you do get me a sleeping bag. And I
Should
put
I
it
get you a
right
tent
here.
too? I mean, it sounds like a tent wouldn't do... Well, you should have one, but
Yeah, but it'd be cause me nothing but trouble.
that's what I
Because
figured.
not just the cops, but then you have other homeless
Who come and want to sleep in there?
rob you.
Rob you. Because they see
Take
it, they
your
see
clothes,
a tent,
take your food.
they see a tent and they rob you?
Yep.
Oh God! You see, that's why I want sealed rooms for everyone. A little safe room where nobody was in your room.
Oh no.
So tell,
I had one down here.
yeah.
All right.
When was this?
This was about 2 weeks ago.
So tell me your name again.
My name is Dennis Burke.
Okay, I'm Fred Schultz. It's an honor to meet you, man. I gotta
I'm
hear.
49.
yeah.
I'm an ex-felon. I'm homeless.
Oh, my
I've been
God.
this way for 3 years.
Oh my God.
I gotta fight every day
Oh my God.
just to get enough money up for a pack of cigarettes or a coffee
Oh my God.
or a sandwich. You think these people would help the homeless?
They don't?
Uh-uh.
They don't?
Nope. I can go into
They don't-
that. I can go into that bar restaurant right there, right now,
Yeah.
and because I'm homeless, they'll ask me to leave.
Even if you have $5 in your pocket and you want
I can have $100
and
in
you
my
want, what if you say, I
pocket.
just want a bowl of soup, I don't even want
They
some
tell
alcohol?
me you gotta leave.
But you're legal to drink alcohol like everyone else. Just because I can smell a little alcohol in your breath shouldn't
But
be
it
a reason to
don't
throw
matter.
somebody out of the bar.
It don't matter. I'm homeless.
But what
That
is
is
it? But
disrespect.
that is disrespect. But let me ask you this: if you're staying there, say that you're standing on the street and like, do you panhandle sometimes?
Yeah.
Do you try? And,
I have to.
Okay, but do you do it all the time or just sometimes?
Sometimes,
So if
just
you're
when I need
so if you're-
coffee.
so if you're standing out there and not panhandling, say, do people still harass you?
Yeah, cops do.
Cops do. What do they say to you?
They'll come up and they'll say, all right, you gotta move.
Okay.
If you don't move, you're going to jail.
Oh my God, they do that
Yep,
every day.
all the time.
Every day.
7 days a week. You see all these people that are walking by?
Yeah,
They're homeless.
they are.
Yep.
No, those people aren't.
No, that group right there ain't.
But you've seen a bunch of homeless
Yep. Every day.
every day.
Every day.
You mean like hundreds? More than hundreds?
See that bus stop right there?
Yeah,
I sit there every day,
yeah.
and there'll be at least 100 homeless that'll come to me. Dan, you got a cigarette?
Oh my God. Well,
You
I got some Rolly cigarettes for you if you want, man.
That'll
but,
work.
But let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this.
Just
'Cause
don't-
this is
don't-
upsetting to me.
Don't be shy.
Let me
I
ask-
speak the truth.
I know, I can hear that, and you can see I'm not. I feel horrible about what people have put you through. I feel horrible about what society has put you. I feel horrible about all these people who have supported this war on drugs that made it that you got 3 years and now you can't get a job and you can't even
Nope.
get rent a place now, right?
Nope.
You couldn't.
I don't have the money.
But also, if you had the money, you'd still have the record.
No. There, I went to this place. All right, I don't know if you ever heard of the Red Arrow.
Oh yeah,
All right, right across the street is a sofa
they threw me out
place.
this morning because I talked to a Trump supporter and convinced him to vote for me within 20 seconds, and they threw me out of there because the guy said, well, why aren't you up on the radio? And what happened was XM Radio was renting out the space and giving away free meals for 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the afternoon, but they had this whole broadcasting set up there. And this man, I told him I was running for president, who worked and who worked for XM. I didn't know that. He said, well, we're here with XM. Why don't you talk to our producer? They'll put you on. So I went and talked to the producer, but the guy who was in charge of her, the guy whose show it was, overheard me talking about how Bernie caused this war on drugs and caused this mass
threw the
and
ball
caused these
at
mass arrests and threw me out because he didn't like that I was talking shit about Bernie and then wait
threw the
and
book
then
at
wait,
you.
but let me tell you, it was that. So that's why he wouldn't let me talk. But then you know when they threw the book at me was when I walked right up to a Trump guy walks in with his big Trump hat, right, his Trump baseball cap. He sat down at the diner, and I figured walk up to him and greet him and give and explain to him why I'm better than Trump. And in 2 seconds I said to him, hey man, listen, are you a Trump supporter? I guess. He goes, yes. I said, I'm Fred. I'm running for president. Would you please listen to me for 1 minute?
And he said no.
No, he said yes. I'm happy to listen. And I said to him, listen, man, I am running. I am better than Trump. I said I want walls on both borders, north and south, but not because of the Mexicans or the Canadians, but because of the terrorists we gotta be worried about.
Yep.
And that's where you want to have. I said, but as far as the Mexicans go, I said let them all stay. I said they haven't hurt anyone. Let them all stay.
They only hurt each other just like the blacks.
And I said, look, when you're talking about, I don't even like this concept of blacks, but it's an ethnicity. But my point is that when black people are hurting black people, it's usually because of the war on drugs again.
Yep.
It's because of drug
They want the
prohibition.
money.
It's because drug prohibition makes the value go up, and in these poor neighborhoods, these kids have nothing. No, they can't really view that they have another way to make a living, although they
Nope.
do, because in 10 years they can. But that's why we need them having some money coming in every day now. Even if they don't have a job,
Have some kind of income.
have some kind of basic necessities income, right?
Yeah.
Where you have,
Food stamps.
Right, but not just food stamps. You should have a small amount where even if you want to say,
Disability.
where you say that you want to save up all your money for a week and just eat like a few pieces of lettuce all week and then have a big binge and go for a big nice bowl of soup that's going to be $11 at a restaurant.
Yeah.
You should be allowed to do that too and act
Should be.
like any normal human being is. You shouldn't have to walk into a special place that'll take food stamps. You should be allowed to save up if you want and walk in and get a nice bowl of stew if you want for $10, $11 like everybody else. Even though that's a lot of money, it's not in the big scheme of things.
Nope.
And it's not.
They
And
look at
when
us like
when a
dirt
McDonald's hamburger costs $5, a nice bowl of stew is $10. Yeah, but you'll get a high quality stew.
Yeah.
But it's just so that. Wait, so answer me this. When the people see you standing on the street, panhandling or not, do ever people just walk up to you and say, "Oh my God, man, I'm so sorry you're going through
Nope.
this. Here's $1.
Nope.
Here's $5.
They'll just keep on walking.
Here's $10.
They'll
Here's
just keep
here's
on
here's
walking.
$20. Try to get a little meal. Here's $40. Try to get a room and a meal for the night.
They'll just keep on walking. They'll just keep on walking.
It would
Now,
cost.
I
It would
did
probably.
have-
It might cost more than $40 for a room a night.
But I did have this one guy the other day. I asked him for a cigarette. He
Mhm.
said, "I don't smoke, but here's $5. Go get you some."
That's nice.
That was.
That's
that
nice.
I took kind of high.
Yeah. But yeah. So what about like when you're asking people for money? How much do they give you money usually or not?
Some, they'll say, "Well, I don't have it on me. It's on my card."
Yeah, a lot of people
which-
walk. Sometimes, like just right this second, all I had was a pocket full of change. I didn't have any bills on me anymore because I've been giving away some bills and
But-
living on it.
But a lot of people, they look at you and they ignore you. They'll do one of these.
They pretend they don't see you.
Yep. And just keep on walking.
Wow. They
Yeah,
pretend they don't
it's a
see
kick
you.
in the teeth.
They pretend they don't see you.
It's a kick in the teeth.
And they know that you're hungry.
Of course, when you're asking them for $1 for a sandwich,
And they say no?
oh, I don't have it. Keep walking. When you know you just seen them in the store with 20 or more,
Like expensive shops.
you can go in there over there.
Uh-huh.
You ask somebody for $1 so you can get a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
Tell you fuck off, get a job.
Really?
Yeah.
And I might as well ask, have you tried or are you on your disability or what?
I get my disability, but I've also tried to work.
Well,
And because I have a criminal record,
yeah.
that's holding me back.
So you've tried and then they figure out that you had this felony for marijuana.
Yep.
And they say, no, you can't, we're not going to hire you?
Yep.
What kind of jobs?
I go for nothing but construction.
And they say, no, you were busted with did you say,
Yep.
but would you say to them, but it was just 2 joints?
Yep.
And
I've gone through the whole
So what, and what do they say
nine
when you say, but it was just 2 joints? What do they say to you?
That's marijuana. It's a drug.
But did you say it's a weaker drug than alcohol? What do they say?
Yeah.
And then what do they say to you?
That's it. They just say, sorry, we can't help you. We have nothing open.
And that's happened a lot
Yep.
ever since this, when was the arrest? 2013 or?
Yep. I've been getting shut down since I've been in Manchester.
Out 3 years. For work, you mean?
Everything.
Work, shelter.
Yeah.
So now if you went into the shelter, because is it that now they consider you a troublemaker? Why? Because you have alcohol in your breath? Is
No.
that no? What is it?
Because I won't take shit from nobody.
From the homeless or from the shelter people?
From the homeless.
So what do the homeless
Because
try
they
to do to you?
steal from each other.
Okay, so they steal from you and then you, what? Do you yell at them? Do you hit
Yep.
them?
Nope.
You just yell at them?
Yep. I'll confront them. Did you take my cigarettes?
Yeah,
Did you take my money?
Yeah.
Did you take my food?
yeah,
And if they say yes, I say either give it back or get an ass whooping.
yeah,
And 9 times out of 10, they give it right back.
yes.
And that's that.
But the shelter, so wait, and then, so does 1 time out of 10 you have to kick some ass or?
Yeah.
Okay, but when you say, but they even get angry at you the 9 times out of 10 where you're standing up for yourself and not putting a finger on anybody?
Yep.
They still,
Because you raise your voice. You're not allowed to do that.
oh my God.
You're not allowed to raise your voice.
Oh
in
my
any
God.
way.
Oh my God.
And if you were to say a swear,
Yeah.
right out the door you go.
Oh my God.
Right off the rip. Right out the door you go.
Oh my God.
Yep.
So they're angry. I mean, you have almost nothing. I mean, they must be stealing your clothing.
See what I got on?
Yeah?
This is what I've had on for the past 3 days.
Wow. And they steal your clothing?
Everything. Food, money, cigarettes, even medication.
So is this all your clothing in the world?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
And this is all your possessions in
What
the
I
world?
got is
That's all your
food.
possessions in the world? You have some empty bottles, it looks
Oh,
like.
that's
Some
soda water.
trash.
Yeah, that's.
This is
just
all your
soda.
possessions?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I got.
This is what the war on drugs did to you.
No. No. That's what Manchester did to me.
Oh.
That's what Manchester did.
Well, but yeah, but it's also that they won't give you a job because of your record.
Yep. That's like right now. I got to go around the corner.
You see, I want
Right
to pardon everyone who is convicted of a victimless or consensual crime like marijuana.
I can bring you to everybody in the shelter tomorrow
wanna-
at 4:30
Yeah,
at
but
supper time.
you can.
Yes.
But can they still vote by that time?
Yes.
What time does the voting close?
See that tent over there?
Yeah,
When that tent's gone, that's when it closes.
but so it's open at 4:30. Is it
It'll
open
be
at
open all day tomorrow.
like how late do you think?
I'm gonna say until at least 6.
So I could show up at 4:30 and talk to some homeless people and explain to them what I'm trying to help them out
Yep.
and erase their records if they haven't hurt anyone.
Yep.
And if they have hurt somebody but they've used some drugs, they probably served the time because the drugs were part of the sentence.
Yep.
So we probably get to.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy that they'll give you much longer time for 2 joints of weed than if you punch somebody in the face?
I've done it. I've gotten more jail time from my past than if I was to kick your ass
For your past, you mean? What do you mean for your past?
because of my drug charge.
Oh, you mean you got 3 years, right? Versus if you hit me here and I went and told the police, they'd probably give you like what, a week?
No, about 30 days.
Oh.
If that. I can go to court.
30
I
days.
tell them, hey, self-defense.
But 30 days is a good.
30 days when you're homeless is a good chunk of change.
Oh, you mean you like that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's jail,
Right.
but free room and board
Yeah.
and 3 meals.
Yeah. Yeah. So have you ever done anything?
No, he's just going for president.
Have you ever done something, a small little crime,
Yeah.
purpose like that didn't hurt anyone, just so you could get arrested?
Yeah, shoplift.
Oh. Oh, like you'll steal a pack of gum.
No, I stole a sandwich.
Okay.
I was hungry. I had no money.
But also, you were thinking, well, if they bust me, I get a month in jail
And I get free room and board.
for a month.
Yep. Nice, comfortable bed.
But you have to steal a
Blanket?
sandwich to do that, and you shouldn't even have to steal a sandwich in the first place.
Nope.
They should be giving you 5 sandwiches a day.
Yep. But it takes a stupid
Enough money
crime.
for what?
It takes
yeah.
a stupid crime
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
to get that.
yeah. And so like you've done that sometimes. You steal a sandwich because you're hungry, and you figure, oh, if they give me a month, like, are you doing it hoping they give you a month? Because then you'll have like
No,
90
not
meals.
open.
Not hoping. Because I once met a guy.
Just saying, all right,
If it happens, it happens.
give it to me, yep.
I once met a guy. You want to hear about this story? You'll get a kick out of. Because I worked one summer when I was in law school at the San Diego Public Defender's Office. I was working in what they call the tanks, where they.
I've been in them.
You know the tanks, okay? They call it the tanks, as if you're
Also
all fish.
The holding thing.
As if you're fish, yeah, right.
In the
So
holding tank.
yeah, as if you're fish and not people. Anyway, so it's the holding tanks, yeah. So I was in, and it was my job to interview all the people as they were coming through. Like, what is your side of the story, okay? And I had a translator on me because this man was an old man from Mexico. He was probably there illegally. He looked very tired and pretty
Probably
sick.
trashed.
Pretty sick. No, he was not trashed at all.
No, I don't mean trashed as in drugs and alcohol. I mean trash as in physically.
Yeah.
That's the way I am right now.
I can see that your health is
I am
in
wearing
trouble.
down.
You're 49.
Yeah, and I'm worn down.
And you look more like, I'm sorry, but you look more like you're 65.
I am worn down.
I mean, and you can still, I do believe that there's a chance that you can help to regain some of your health, but you have to first be off the streets,
Yeah.
have some good food, a hot roof, some nice clothing,
Yeah.
and hopefully a job.
Yeah.
I mean, then you can start to, and exercise, eating vegetables and fish and, fruit.
That's like what I'm going to do right now.
Yeah,
After we get done with this, I'm
Yeah.
going to go take that and I'm going to hide it over here.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm going to walk, not to this store right here, but over by the library.
Yeah.
And get a coffee.
With that change I had on.
Yeah.
So at least you can be warm for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank God. Okay.
And then
But a cup of coffee isn't much.
tonight, I'm hoping at 10 o'clock I can get in the shelter.
So
and
what do you mean?
I'll go to jail.
You mean you'll go to jail?
Yeah. I'll do something.
Can I tell you what this old man said to me?
What?
I said to him, "So what are you in here for?" And he said to me, "Well, I picked up a rock or a brick. I can't remember. I think he said a brick, and I threw it through a store window, and then I stood there and waited."
That's a misdemeanor.
Wait, he said I stood there and waited for the police to come.
Yeah.
I
That's
said-
a misdemeanor.
I said, "Why did you stand there and wait for the police to come?" He said, "I needed," through the translator, he said, "I needed the cure."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
He
"What?"
needed the health, the medical.
Yeah. I said, "What's the cure?" He's like, like getting healthier.
Yeah. the
Because
medical.
he has a warm place and 3 meals and
Yeah. But that's like right now. I gotta go hide this around the corner and go over to the store before it closes.
all right, bro. I'll let you go. I love you, man, and
I'll be
love
right
you, man.
back here in
So,
an hour.
well, I have to go and work on. I want to upload this on the internet, so I hope I see you. Otherwise, if I don't see you, how am I going to meet you? Where is there an address I should meet you at tomorrow at 4:30 at the shelter?
Right at the park, right there.
Right at this
the
park here.
At the bus stop.
Where's the bus stop?
See it?
You mean right here?
Yep.
Can you walk me to it so I make sure I'm hitting the right bus stop? Is that okay?
Well, I gotta go around.
Oh, you
the
got to go
corner
that
and
way.
hide
So is it
there.
on this street?
Yeah, it's right there.
How far?
See where those two signs are?
Yeah.
Right there. See that
Past
little
it?
booth?
Yeah. That's the bus stop.
Right behind that red car.
That's the bus stop.
Yep.
Okay, got it. And that's where what?
That's where you'll find me every day.
At what time?
Every time.
All the
From
time.
morning to night.
All the time. And so all those people taking the bus, none of them gives you $1?
They do.
Oh.
But they're ignorant about it. But that's something you gotta deal with.
Fucking A. This is your drug prohibition, Bernie. Enough. No victim, no crime. Free the slaves. Fred for Preds. Freedom. Now. Now. Now.